scene that I want to talk about is Anakin's nightmare scene. So the original goes like this.
Only the Dark Lord of the Sith knows of our weakness. If informed the Senate is, multiply adversaries will.
No. No.
So we have
No.
Anakin talking and his mother talking, and that's it. And then it fades into a picture of the sky, which I really like the fades in Star Wars. I wish there was more of them. But I really wanted to do was to allow us to see what Anakin is feeling. Because one of the big parts of visual storytelling is allowing the audience to see what the character feels, not be told what the character feels. So I really wanted to let us see inside of his head. And also I didn't want it to be a straight up vision. I want it to be something that kind of makes you feel uncomfortable, or at least allows you to see that Anakin is uncomfortable. And also I wanted to clear up whether it is actually a nightmare or whether it's a vision. And what I want it to be is a bit of both. And the most important part in this vision nightmare is to have his mother, Smee. But I can also put lots of other things in there. Like there's nothing to say that there's nothing else in there other than it should be about his mother. It has to be about his mother. And so how do I make that happen? Well, I decided that from a character's point of view, if Anakin is shown things that he doesn't understand, then he won't be able to process it the same way as he would the things that he does. So I will show you what I did.
No. No. What? No.
I think you can agree that with this, you really get to feel the confusion. Yeah, I do have Vader and the Emperor for a few seconds. Some people might not like that I've included the Emperor and Vader, but I really do, because he can see the future and he becomes Darth Vader. So to me it makes a lot of sense that he can see this part of the future. He just doesn't understand what he's seeing. And also I've got James Earl Jones talking, and it's quite an iconic line. But what I did to it was I tried to distort it quite a bit, and also to especially distort the ending, because I didn't want something like "We can rule the galaxy as father and son" to be something that's in Anakin's memory. So I'm going to isolate it and just play that sound on its own.
Together, we can rule the galaxy's bonds.
So, as you can hear, Son becomes very distorted, and then the Vader breathing comes in, and as the Vader breathing comes in, his mother then screams no. So everything becomes very unclear. I'm very happy with this change. And here's a much simpler change from the following scene where Anakin is meditating in the outside area of the house. So the original goes like this.
Obeying my mandate to protect you, Senator. But I have to go. I have to help her.
We'll go with you.
I'm sorry, I don't have a choice.
Now, the way that Padme talks, I feel, is very appropriate with that seriousness. And like she's knowing that maybe she'll put her life in danger, but she's going to do it anyway. But Anakin's reaction, I don't like that. I think it's a very poor reaction. He doesn't appreciate what she's doing. He just says he's sorry and he doesn't have a choice. It feels like it comes before she agreed to come with him. So in my edit,
I have to help her.
We'll go with you.
so there we just see Anakin's reaction. And because the line is taken out, we can interpret that reaction as thankfulness rather than whatever emotion he was really feeling. You can feel the thankfulness and the worry in Anakin more than him speaking. If you're wondering why I wore the same clothes as the last video, well, the answer is simple. I recorded this video in a virtual reality where I don't need to change my clothes. Thank you to the 10 people who subscribed in my first day, and if you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you did. There's going to be some cool stuff coming up, including reshoots and less Jar Jar Binks.